I long for this and I live for this. And some people, I don't know, are you not cut out for it? I don't know. But for me, when I see trials and tribulations, I go, it's showtime with a real Eric Thomas, with a Game 7 Eric Thomas. Please stand up. Activate Grand Slam. Grand Slam activated in shape of E.T. And pop, boom, it's out of here. So I just look at it as, hey, if you want to complain, go for it. I will rise to the level of the challenge.
Kobe Bryant has one of my favorite quotes of all time. Not as good as the quote, though, that I'm going to give you at the end of this from Eric Thomas, and make sure you guys stay here till the end. But he says, boos don't block dunks. And to me, what I take away from that is that you can get so good at something because the talent scouts who know basketball better than anybody else in the world were given budgets to go around the entire globe to find the most talented athletes on planet Earth, pay them millions of dollars, and their only job was to stop Kobe Bryant from scoring points. And he still, despite that, scored 81 points in a single game. So literally, people, the most talented athletes on planet Earth paid millions of dollars to stop you from doing something, and they still can't do it because you can get better than they are.
That's good.
And that's my thing is, look, there are, no matter what, even if it isn't racism, there are going to be 1,000 things in business. Let me tell you, people trying to stop you every single day. And so your job, you owe it to yourself, just to stay with your book, which I love, you owe it to yourself to get so good that people can't stop you. And
I love it.
Because any human being can do that, like that's the shit.
I love it. That's the answer. That's it right there. That's the answer. The other thing I love that Kobe said, I thought he was a jerk. Kobe said, why would I pass the ball to you when you haven't even trained properly? I used to always wonder, like, why is my man hogging the ball? He's like, yo, why would I have confidence in somebody who's getting to the gym late, who's leaving early, we losing, doesn't seem to care that we losing? Why would I give the ball to you? And I'm like, yo, genius. You know, there's something that I read in the scriptures that said, find a man who's diligent, who executes, and he shall stand before kings and queens and not mean men. So when I get the opportunity to come into an environment like this, I see it as if you with number one, you close to number one if you're not number one, because you are attracting high level. So when I used to have to do Wright State, nothing wrong with Wright State, Bowie State, nothing wrong with that. But when I started doing Alabama, when I started speaking at Auburn, when I started speaking at the elite programs, it was like, so when I work hard and I come into a place like this, I don't go, I want necessarily, but I go, wow, this is what's capable for humans that operate at a high level. We sat down and you were like, I'm trying to take the podcast. I'm like, what? You the best, you considered one of the best podcasts out and you trying to get better? I'm like, yo, I can't wait till this interview is over. I got to let everybody in our sphere know, hey, y'all, we playing with the podcast. Like, I know we not necessarily, like, we just sitting around chatting around, but no. 2023, we owe it to the people who follow us to not stay where we are, but to take it to that next level. So for me, being in a room with somebody who's executing and operating at a high level, it just get me juiced up. It's let me know that I would much rather work hard and experience this and hang out with and get to know somebody like you than I would be average and just get the stuff that I don't know who's deciding what I get. I don't know who, but those people who live like that and they have to decide what the government gives. Like, I don't want to live like that. Like, I don't want you to tell me how much I'm going to get or how much money I can make or when I can take vacation or when I can, I'd much rather put in the work and live this experience.